Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best Olympus cameras in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and many more. To find out more information about these Olympus cameras you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality Olympus cameras according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Olympus Pen-F. If you want to find the best Olympus mirrorless camera, look at this device. Pen-F is a good gadget with amazing micro 4/3 lenses. Despite its small size and relatively modest price, the device has an innovative high-res mode in which 8 frames are created in quick succession to take a 50 image in JPEG format and an 80 megapixel picture in RAW format. Many Olympus camera reviews note a good electronic viewfinder and a freely rotating touchscreen as the main advantages of this model. Such display allows the photographer to take a selfie or just shoot without raising the camera. It is worth mentioning that the shooting quality of this Olympus compact camera is almost perfect. Users are especially pleased with the work in poor lighting, as well as a 5-axis stabilizer. Pen-F does not have a built-in flash. However, a photographer can install any external flash according to his/her requirements. Moving on to the next, at number 2 with Olympus DM10. If you are looking for the best camera for professional photography made by Olympus, pay your attention to this option. The metal camera case pleasantly cools the hands, but plastic keys do not look very reliable. The screen can be moved both directions for shooting above the head and from the lower angle. The menu interface of this Olympus digital camera is quite complicated and beginners can get confused for the first time. By the way, this device provides a lot of art filters in several modes for those who prefer to shoot in JPEG format with minimal image editing. Undoubtedly, this is one of the best Olympus mirrorless cameras that are inexpensive. The number 3 position is held by Olympus EM10 Mark II. Olympus EM10 Mark II is a compact mirrorless device with the changeable lens of micro 4/3 standard. The first thing I liked when I took this model was the presence of anti-slip inserts looking like leather. This design makes the usage of Olympus digital camera really comfortable and you shouldn't worry about dropping it down. The video is another benefit. Shooters will be impressed with the given autofocus, which makes it one of the popular Olympus mirrorless cameras for bloggers. Finally, a reliable 5-axis image stabilizer should also be noted. It has always been a magic stick for me in different situations. I especially like using this camera for landscape photography. Next at number 4 we have Olympus TG5. Shooters who take photos in extreme conditions may easily choose this Olympus compact camera for extreme photography. The falling model works everywhere, in the depth of 15 meters, when falling from 2 meters height and even at the temperature of 10 degrees below zero. Moreover, this Olympus camera is dust and dirt resistant. Most of all, I appreciate its macro shooting. But sometimes, the brightest area of the image is overexposed. Detailing is excellent. It is also one of the best Olympus cameras for recording 4K videos. Charging takes place via USB cable. I recommend you buying a couple of extra batteries for increasing autonomous camera work. The battery is enough for taking 340 shots. The number 5 position is held by Olympus Pen EPL10. The Pen EPL10 is the successor of the EPL9, a compact camera with a lot to offer, and it's the first camera on the list for beginner Olympus users. Things are shifting due to the arrival of the PL10, which will cover what its brother could not. The Olympus Pen EPL10 is a brand new entry-level compact mirrorless camera that has to offer a lot for the price it comes with. It is available in white, black, and brown colors, and it looks quite similar to its predecessor, the EPL9. The camera is ridiculously small. Olympus claims it's lighter than a bottle of water, in other words, something most people will take with them on a daily basis. The number 6 position is dominated by Olympus TG6. You simply can't hate the upcoming camera, and in a way, this camera is what keeps Olympus alive in the high echelons. No offense to the rest of the cameras from Olympus. After the success of its predecessor the TG5, the TG6 maintains the brand's tradition of being the best underwater camera in its class. It is marketed as the ultimate everything-proof device. I can go as far as say the best underwater camera to ever exist. Smartphones pledge to remove the point-and-shoot cameras from the game, but they can't hold a candle to the TG6. Its name is even imprinted with the word tough. How cool is that? The TG6 is freeze-proof down to 10 Tic, crush-proof up to 100 kg, and most importantly, submerge-proof up to 45 meters. It also has a dual protective glass for excellent anti-fogging on top of all those resistances. Tell me about a smartphone that can do this? The punishment this camera can endure is just insane. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Olympus DM10 Mark IV. The second option is pretty much the Olympus Pen EPL10, but better. With the release of the Olympus EM10 Mark IV, there are a number of improvements that not only make this an interesting upgrade if you've got the Mark III or an earlier EM10, but also make it much more in line with what the other OMD models offer. The Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV is primarily made of plastic. However, it appears to be well made and sturdy, with metal pieces used where necessary, such as the frame and brackets for the tilting touch screen. Nevertheless, the vintage styling and ergonomic controls are still present. The number 8 position is held by Olympus OMD EM10 Mark III. If you were to take the Monix and shrink it down in a compact form factor, you would get the EM10 Mark III. Photographers prefer a Micro Four Thirds camera because of its compact and lightweight form, which makes it instantly more fascinating than its larger sibling. Although it is smaller than some DSLR rivals, it still has a large, deep hand grip and balances well with lenses, including telephoto ones. It comes in only one color, black, and is composed of professional-grade magnesium alloy with lots of dust and splash protection. Next at number 9 we have Olympus Pen E-PL10. E-PL10 occupies an intermediate position between compact cameras and DSLRs because it has a small size, perfect lenses, large 4:3 resolution, and 12.3 megapixel matrix. In addition to the image stabilizer, the camera has the electronic level and face recognition, as well as many useful art filters, multi-exposure and HD video recording function. The build quality is high too. The speed of this Olympus camera in automatic and manual mode do not cause any complaints. The device operates stably, completing all processes very quickly. However, some users noticed that after a series of shots, the camera started to work much slower. When using art styles, it may seem that the device lags behind the picture and it does not work so well, but in general, it is not a catastrophically important aspect for beginners. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Olympus Pen E-PL8. I definitely like the image quality of this Olympus camera. Even at the low noise level, it remains quite nice in poor light. This camera has 2 settings wheels. You can choose semi-automatic SAM modes, as well as other creative additions, which include 14 art filters and 25 subject programs. Use the second wheel to adjust the aperture or shutter speed. Autofocus works quickly and clearly. I have never had problems with it. At the same time, it is quite suitable for taking clear photos quickly. Unfortunately, there isn't a viewfinder and it doesn't have an external microphone jack. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.